Sevagoth makes me so wet. Like it's actually crazy. Like this character is just should not be allowed. He's gay, stupid, retarded. I don't whatever you want to call him. He's him. Sevagoth is literally him. Why don't you have Sevagoth Prime? Kill yourself, okay? There's no fucking difference. Literally, there's no difference. Fuck you. Okay. So, first thing, with this build, for your what do you call it, your shadow, just stack literally as much shield as possible, right? Instead of growing power, you should, if you wanted to be like a fucking a nerd, just put on a EMP aura, right? So that if, when you go up against the corpus, they just miss you more, right? So then put on arcane aegis and arcane barrier. My barrier sucks, so fuck off. But basically this just gives you like a small chance to like live, right? Because Sevagoth, if you know when Sevagoth dies, he goes into the ghost form. You don't really have a lot of like. It's kind of hard to revive yourself in your ghost form. Like it's not easy. Also, when you're in your ghost form, if enemies have overguard, you can't kill them, and you won't be able to res anyway. So this is actually is like it kind of sucks sometimes. Like Sevagoth's like biggest like the hardest enemy to go up against as Sevagoth is those fuck ass infested ancients, the healer one, whatever, the one that gives everybody overguard. Fuck that enemy. Like actually fuck that enemy. He makes this character so fucking hard to play. Like it's actually like it's he made like if he didn't exist, Sevagoth would be so OP. So like I guess it's like a good thing that he doesn't, right? The one that he does exist, but still fuck him. But because he gives everybody overguard, right? So it turns off your slow on everybody. So your slow does fucking nothing. So what we actually have to kind of counteract that, right? Coolant Leak is so cool. This is the best mod ever, and I don't know if people actually use this or not, but it's actually so underrated. So if you don't know how this works, is cold procs slows actually go through overguard. So even if you can't slow them and they have overguard and they're around you, you can still cold proc them and they still get slowed by like a substantial amount, enough to where you can like live, right? And the other way you can do that is with where is it? Melee Kareem. This is so good, right? So when you rolling guard, you'll freeze enemies, cold proc them, and even if you don't have rolling guard, when you roll out of somewhere, you'll still roll into enemies and then you'll still freeze proc them, or cold proc them, whatever. You know what I fucking mean. It does the same thing, right? So it will keep you alive somewhat. I don't use shield gate. Well, the only reason I don't have like more shield gating stuff on, right, is because I don't know. I just feel like I couldn't really fit it. Like I just feel like it doesn't really help me that much because like the way you die on Sevagoth is everything's alive on screen, and then half a second later nothing is alive, right? So you don't really need the to run where is it, catalyzing shields. I don't really like catalyzing shields in the first place anyway. I feel like the shield regens are just so much better. Like I just like because you just catalyzing shields spend so much energy, and on a character that already has so much trouble keeping his energy, I just don't feel like catalyzing shields is worth it at all on Sevagoth. Like I just think it's stupid. Like fast deflection and vigilante vigor just saves you so much shields on him, not shields, so much energy on him. Like you see on this build, like I have so much energy, it's kind of dumb. Like that's the one thing about Sevagoth that sucks is how much energy regen you need, right? Like you need like I use fucking Combat Discipline to pick up health orbs, and then Arcane Energize plus Equilibrium on the shards. I have one Equilibrium shard plus a fucking whole bunch of health orb stuff on here. So I have this will hit a ton of enemies, right? This hit even more enemies. Coolant Leak plus Synth Deconstruct also works. So you just try and just make as many health orbs as possible, right? Just it helps a little bit. It gives you a little bit more energy. Like so, whenever your pet is dead, you do get less energy, so you have to be aware of that. But your pet won't be dead that much, right? So on the build, just this stuff. We have no range. You might say, oh, I only have range. You don't actually need range on TBH, especially because we're running a silence build. And you might say, oh, silence is fucking ass. Why would you ever use silence? Again, you don't play Sevagoth. Sevagoth is paper thin. Like, he literally dies so easily that being able to turn off all of the, what do you call it, all the enemies, Eximus enemies, you don't, this works almost like status immunity. If you've ever used silence, it works, it's legitimately status, it's budget status immunity, but it's low-key better than status immunity because it works on violence, right? Even nullifiers, like if a nullifier is in your radius and you break his bubble, it will never come back up, right? His nullifier bubble will not come back up. Sometimes it's kind of fucky. I'm not gonna lie. Sometimes it will actually come back up because fuck nullifiers. But this it can like half silence half works on nullifiers and a half doesn't, right? But Gloom with silence, this also gives you really easy headshot lineups, right? And we're using a headshot build on my thingamajig. So I have them all in Xmas right now, so we'll just take that off. Put this here, and I'll show you how this works, right? So get this. So you go that, and you see this. They all like that. Also, you see how broken cooling link is. But this lines up a really easy headshot. Then you can hit a second one on your thing, right? But you don't even need that much damage on whatever your main weapon is. You don't actually need to use Super Biscuit Cernos. I just really like it because yo, what if I? By the way, what the fuck have I explained so far? I don't think I've explained dick so far. How long? I don't even know how long this is going on. All right, Prime Shift Footy, you have to use that. Augmented, Energize, yeah, these are all must-haves. Intensify, because we're using Combat Discipline. I used to use what do you call it? If you want to be like a greedy little pig and you could fit Growing Power, technically, I'm pretty sure Growing Power, Archon, not Archon, Umbral Intensifies a bit. Let me just check that. So 25 plus 44 is technically 69. So yeah, that's actually more than Archon Intensify. So if you, yeah, but honestly, TBH, if you're playing with friends, one of those motherfuckers is running Growing Power because everybody runs fucking Growing Power. So it's honestly not worth it. This is still better than Umbral Intensify, technically, but if you're playing solo and you don't need combat discipline, Growing Power, Umbral Intensify does actually beat out Archon Intensify by 9%. So do with that whatever you want to do with that, right? Whatever that the most useless knowledge of it that's ever been dropped on your head, right? Okay, so Helios Prime. Why do you use Helios Prime? You could use literally any other pet and it'll probably be better, which you're not wrong about, but fuck you. I spent a bunch of Kuva on a Riven and I formatted it out a little bit just to use them. But this thing, like this fuck ass Sentinel is like it's so janky and so ass, but it low key works here, right? So let me show. I'm just not even gonna show the build. I'll just show you why it kind of works. So how this works is you go here, you do this, you go hit one of these, and then he'll start shooting. Let's watch this. You see how it low key works, right? Like it kind of does. It's kind of cool. You get the little cold procs, right? It takes it takes literally 10 business days to reload, but you can see it actually like puts in work, right? The problem is he misses so much because the Sentinel again is fucking dog dick and don't use this on any character. This thing is fucking ass. But when he locks in, when Helios Prime locks in, it's actually like nasty. Like when he's actually not, when he's not shitting himself and drooling on himself, this Sentinel kind of is like kind of fucks, right? So again, this normal stuff here, this you might say you have no survivability bills, no survivability mods on Helios because we're running Silence Gloom. If there's a fucking ancient that's making everyone have overguard, it doesn't matter what happens. He's gonna fucking die anyway. There's literally no point to build for survivability if my survivability mechanic gets completely turned off by one enemy and then I can't hit them. It doesn't matter. He's gonna fucking die. No matter what you do, he dies, right? Because rolling guard doesn't work on him. He'll just die. It doesn't matter, right? Also, seismic bomb gives you 30% ability efficiency, which also helps with your energy economy. So another reason why everything just kind of ties together, right? So this works really weirdly with shattering impact. I'm pretty sure. So I'm like pretty sure I like bro science it, but I didn't really check. I'm pretty sure when you have seismic bond plus shattering impact, that extra 30% of the 40-meter shockwave, that extra little attack it gives you, I'm pretty sure works with shattering impact. And we know how shattering impact works. It doesn't matter how many times it doesn't matter how much damage or how much whatever you do. It's just how many times you hit the enemy. And because this hits the enemy an extra time, right? It'll just you get more shattering impact. So quick return makes you fire just faster. Also, you're gonna need a ribbon on this thing. I have status duration on my as my negative, so fuck this thing. It sucks, right? But I'm gonna keep re-rolling this till I don't have status duration and I have a similar ribbon. Yeah, it kind of stinks, but it is what it is. Magnetic just helps with overguard. Yeah, just anything to like not have overguarded enemies is just like the one thing that this struggles with, right? If you don't know how range works, it fucking lies to you on this. It says there's no range stat, which is bullshit. First of all, so range will actually the range with targeting receptor actually will give you, I think it's more range than fucking assault mode, because I used assault mode, right, and it goes up to 30 meters, but you can't change it, right? Look how far I'm standing, and this fucker still will try to shoot, right? Which you might say is worse because he's missing, which is completely true. But even if you get in that 35-meter range, it actually outranges assault mode if you have a Riven. So no matter what, assault mode kind of fucking stinks. If you're gonna use the deconstructor, just use targeting receptor. There's no point using assault mode with it. It's stupid, right? So you're gonna want to run something like this, probably, maybe do whatever the fuck you want. But this is what I use, and it works pretty well. There's a good amount of synergy. The shards. By the way, I just finally showed the shards now. But I use these. So if you don't know how these ability damage things work, it multiplies at the end. I'm pretty sure it was kind of weird how it was like described, but technically, if my math is correct, so I do. It's about, I think I have 57% true HP damage when it does the little explosion. With these on the electric, fuck, my monitor just turned up. That's why I'm getting a new monitor. My monitor is fucking broken, by the way. When it should do about 71ish% HP damage as true damage when we're fully stacked up and everything, right? And they have electric proc on them. And then when they have the viral proc on them, it will be a guaranteed kill. But this thing doesn't do a lot of viral procs, right? So you want to have you know, a lot of damage just so you can bypass that. Also, the reason why I'm running these instead of just power strength is because I run this for electricity damage. So this will give me, I don't know if it counts as 15 for itself. If it does, it would be 15, 30, 60, 15, 30, 60. Yeah, dude, I can fucking count really well. 15, 30, 45, 60. Yeah. And then it'd be 60 plus 45, which would be 105%, which is basically a 90, which is why I took off a 90, put on hammer shot, so you have crits, longbow sharp shot. Yeah, status damage and these go multiplicatively, I'm pretty sure. Then you have this, which is another multiplier. And because we can actually crit, because we're playing Sevagoth with the stupid augment, because that gives additive crit chance, we get guaranteed crits on every shot, right? And also, if you don't know, this thing, the Proboscis Cernos, works with Galvanized Aptitude on the main shot, so this will multiply it. So you can use it. It will do so much, like, so much fucking damage. Guardian Eximus, by the way, with this weapon actually just shits all over Guardian Eximus with electricity procs. It fucks them in the butt so hard, right? Like the Chud Guardian Eximus hates to see this weapon coming. Like, it actually hates them. Like, it's so good against them, right? So yeah, this is what I use on this build. If you don't have a Riven, I don't know, use whatever the fuck you want. I don't tell you. This is what I'm using. Figure it out. Run what you want. You put melee Kareen on your Shadow Claws. By the way, never use the 4 on Sevagoth. It's just ass. Like, it's not good. Like, it's cool, but it's just like, one, all those other abilities are really strong. The 4 is like the odd man out ability anyway. Plus, you could put that on, and if you wanted to do like other shenanigans, you could fucking do this. Put on Precision and Intensify with like a mod, or not a mod, an ability that like scales with strength, right? And that's a free 90% power strength, right, on that. But you probably don't want to do that because you're probably going to be using your 1-2 and you want more power strength just for those also. So you probably wouldn't run that, but you also could always do that if you wanted to. Yeah, so melee doesn't fucking matter. Just put melee Kareen on it. That's all that matters. Pistol, whatever you want, doesn't matter. Yeah, Focus School, I use Nairu, and the reason why we use Nairu is because, where is it? So one, you get Sundered Bounty, so this generates universal orbs. So if your Sentinel's dead and you want to revive it on a whim, you could always pop your Taron Strike, right? And then when you use your Seismic Impacts, these also, by the way, these create more orbs. So when you pop your 3, well, it is your 3, yeah, it is. So you'll pop this, right, and then you have 4 instances of summoning orbs to help revive your Sentinel. So you might say, oh, how do you revive your Sentinel when you have no orb generation on your actual Warframe? Okay, dumb fuck. Okay, so you jump slam with your 3, and you just, orbs will just poop out of your ass, and you pick them up, and then guess what? Your Sentinel's revived. So you can actually just revive your Sentinel on a fucking, just whenever you feel like it, as long as you have these Seismic Impact stacks, right? Make sure you always save 2 of these for the Acolyte. You literally will just one-tap the Acolyte. So even though you do percentage damage to the Acolyte, it's honestly not, like, it's not reliable enough, like I would say. But the acolytes are kind of like bitch made anyway because we silence gloom them, so they do the acolytes don't do anything. They're basically just tanks, right? So silence again just is really good ability. Yeah, I love silence. If you can fit silence on a character and it has good synergy with the character itself and everything, silence is such an underrated ability and nobody uses it. I love this ability so much. It also helps with your frame rate, right? But we're using Probisca Cerno, so again, it doesn't matter. We're gonna have shitty frame rate regardless, right? But yeah, this is what it does. Uh, let's go over here. So that you go 1, 2, and then everything just kind of dies, right? So that's without anything. They got one tapped a lot of them, but it doesn't really matter. Just you do this, do that. You also need to have a lot of damage so you can even proc the thing because there's gonna be a lot of times where you can't just go straight abilities on Sevagoth. You see that right there. Like that was just a prime scenario where it works, right? But when enemies aren't gonna be bunched up like that, like let's do here, we'll do one enemy. So we'll summon one guy. We'll show the difference here. So you go, bam, bam. See, he only took half his HP, right? So did I just summon? Fuck you. Oh my god. Shut up, bitch. Shut up. But yeah, so where's the reset button? Why do you just never you just don't go away. I hate you. Also, there's no colors now. It bugged out. Now this is ugly. I gotta fix this. Okay. I don't know how long this has been going on for, right? But yeah, this video is probably gonna be fucking terrible. But yeah, that's how this build works. Yeah, it's pretty good. I'm probably gonna try and level cap something with it, and then I don't know. I actually haven't tried it the level cap, but I will say it does work pretty well. And where I was testing it, it felt really good. Like this crit chance with the one with fucking this is with Mariska Cernos, you just do so much damage. Like honestly you don't even need the two. Like the two damage is just nice AoE damage. Another thing just to put out there, so the slow actually makes it so your Probiscus Cernos doesn't group as well. Also, I don't know if they nerfed the Probiscus Cernos at one point, but it doesn't feel like it groups enemies the way that it used to. Like, I feel like before, it used to just fucking grab enemies. Like, I feel like everybody would just be in the center, right? Like, maybe I just need to shoot it more, but I don't know, it just doesn't feel like its grouping is as good as it used to be. Like I feel like it used to group enemies just better. Also with the overguard kind of fucked this gun a lot, right? So the actual grouping part of the weapon isn't as strong anymore. Like I wouldn't use this as a grouping weapon. Like I mean you can, but you might like there's probably just better options. Like you'd rather just prime enemies than just kill them. Because a lot of time grouping them just doesn't always help, right? Like I don't know. Like I feel like the grouping is kind of overrated because if you just know how to funnel the enemies, like you don't need grouping at all, really, right? Like you really don't. What am I even going on about? Oh yeah, I forgot them. I'm just gonna keep talking. This is just gonna be a fucking yap session. I don't even I don't know how long this is gonna be. I'm just gonna keep yapping because I feel like it. Yeah, Rifle Elementalist scales multiplicatively with Bane mods. I'm pretty sure. So this is cool. Also, when you use the toxin charge and then you mix them, they count as status damage, so they'll be in this, and then those will multiply with this. So if you mix the shards to do extra damage, you could do a shit ton of toxin damage with a weapon with this and this because they multiply off each other. So it's actually like really cool. Yeah, okay. I think I'm gonna end the video now because I think I just ran out of stuff to talk about. So yeah, there we go. That's the video. I guess thanks for watching this. This video is garbage. Thank you. Mwah.